Hey, welcome to Love, Sex, and Marriage, and tonight we're talking about sexting. You like sexting?
Why you do your shoulders like that, man?
That's what you do when you do sexting. Like,
You do your shoulders.
it's all in the shoulders. You gotta.
So I can't type if I do my shoulders like that.
Yeah, that's how I type up.
Yeah.
Because I use my thumbs mostly.
I just like to take pictures of my penis randomly
Yes.
and send them.
One time he said that I was in a meeting and my phone was down, and the person I was talking to was a very important person. And here comes his penis coming across the phone. He was like, and just changed the conversation. Like, next.
He probably
I was like,
I see why you loyal. This brother got a dragon, you know what I mean?
so I'm like, you gotta be careful doing that.
Yeah, well, I like to do it. That's what I do. We always like to, put the purpose of these videos. The purpose of these videos, of course, is to help people get and stay married. We don't just want you to get married because anybody can get married. You ain't doing nothing to get married. You ain't doing nothing. But you ain't doing nothing getting married. But if you've been married for a long time and staying married, people who get married because they got a kid out of wedlock or because they've done something, or for any other reason, but except for love. And I realize certain situations, it just have you, you got to get married. You feel me? Like we don't live in the West Indies. They arrange marriages over there. So over here, the reason why the divorce rate is so high is because you get to pick and choose.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It ain't how over there because you'll pay with your head. You'll pay with your life.
Whatever part gets out of hand.
You might not be happy though. I'm not advocating cutting the cat's head off, but I'm saying it's the reason why it's 2% in the rest of the world, and over here it's 50%.
Right.
Because you get to pick and you get to choose. But what the problem is, all of us don't know how to pick and choose. That's not even tonight's message. Tonight's episode is about sexting. Yes. I just admitted something, and I love just admitting myself. I take pictures of my penis and I send them to my wife. Now, yes, I have to take 2 or 3 pictures to get it all in, but I just send them as an attachment. You know what I mean? And once I do that, is sexting cool? I say yes.
I do too.
I got an iPhone. And
he requests pictures of me, so I have to send him pictures.
Lane when it comes to sexting, though. She be sending pictures of the back of her ear like, look at this ain't sexting. What is this?
I like to actually type mines out, and he doesn't like to do that. He just want a picture. He want to Instagram everything.
You got to be able to pose right too, because you can't just be out here sitting regular. You got to have a good pose. Put your butt on the counter, you just out here posing it's hilarious. Not posing, just taking a picture. Here, you happy now? No, you didn't put no effort into this. This is not sexting. This is just a regular picture of you with your clothes off. It's horrible, you know what I mean?
Hey.
I personally like sexting because it keeps some spice. I feel like, if the purpose of your marriage is to get married and to stay married, you gotta lighten up, because life without being married is already very challenging. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do nothing. You don't even have to get married. It's already very challenging. So right. You always gotta have that connection. You know what I mean? Like I sent that picture that day. You know what I mean? She's around people. She probably couldn't believe it. She was like, what is going on in this world where you get to send naked pictures of yourself? Like, I'm going to do it. I don't care. And I just recently lost.
It just happens to just come at the wrong time.
Yeah. And now, there are some rules to this. No sharing.
Right. You mean you can't share with your girlfriends? Like, look what I got.
Can't share.
You can't show them.
Even if you're single, if a young lady or a young man sends you a picture, unless it's unwanted, like if it's not if you didn't, I just met you. Why is your penis on my phone? If that's going on, then
right.
You let the proper authorities know. But you hear me? Listen, that's the only time you really want to snitch. I'm like, oh, there you go. I just met you. Oh, you got your titties on. Oh, okay. Man, we don't be snitching or nothing like that. But sharing, I don't care if it's your best friend. if you're not married, you don't share stuff like that.
Right.
And in the right situation, you could probably go to jail legit. Like, don't share. Like, don't share. Don't share. I don't even talk about it. First of all, I'm married. So me talking about my wife to another man.
I feel like that's what guys do. Guys be like sharing, well, pre-marriage. They be sharing.
Right.
They be sharing. Like, girls don't really do
that.
Because we don't want nobody peeing on our tree. So
you can't share. Even if you're not married, like, don't share. Don't share. I say don't even talk about it. Like, just, if she sent it to you, let that be your private. Even if you're single, like, if she sent it to you, let it be your private moment. Mm-hmm. Now, if a girl sends me a naked picture and I'm married, I'm going to tell my wife. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell my wife because I feel like, I don't know why she did this.
Right,
you know
same here. I'm going to tell my husband.
And my wife's going to say, how did she get your phone number? You know what I mean? I'll be like, hey, Facebook, it's deep. You know what I mean? That's all folks. That's all I'm going to be able to say. Like, but there's some rules to this.
Right.
You first of all, the first rule was the playful rule. Get your pose together. You know what I mean? Get your body together. You know, I can say that because you can't just be out here sitting random pictures. You in here looking like a 7-Up bottle. You can't be in here doing that, looking like a gallon of milk. You can't be out here doing that. You got to make sure that you got your body together first. You know what I mean? Legs, all that. You feel
me? You want them to exercise.
Tommy said, wow. Like, yeah, so this is only for people. You might be able to feel confident, and somebody might really love your body the way you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. So make sure if you out here looking like, you know, Flubber without his clothes on, like I used to. I was 315 pounds. My daughter was born on November 10th. I was 315 pounds on November 10th. Today, I weighed, yesterday I weighed myself, I weighed like 228. So if you're counting, that is 13 pounds away from 100, which is 87 pounds. Thank you. I was waiting for the claps. Nobody clapped. Okay. How many likes? You know
with the videos.
So now when I send a picture, it's totally different, you know what I mean? But at 315, you got to send 7 pictures. You can't just be out here sending 1, you know what I mean?
You got attachments.
You know what I mean? You got to, because it ain't cool no other way.
Right.
But you got to get your body together. Get your pose right. Get your pose right, you know what I mean? Or if you ain't got it together, make sure that you, thank you, mommy. If you don't got it together, make sure you got some lingerie on or something. Man, I know we be talking crazy, but we got to love that stuff.
Right.
Legit. If you're married, get you some lingerie.
Right.
We got a French maid outfit that I love. That thing my thing. Every time I see that on, I don't even want to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to eat no food.
Put some nice, sexy heels on.
Yeah. Man, I love being married to you in particular.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I've never been married to nobody else, and I don't plan on it. You know what I mean? But I just love being married to Sharon in particular. Because
give you some claps.
bread. That's what I'm talking about all the time. Yeah, so we decided to kind of condense these series. We have plenty of content, but just kind of made a personal decision to condense it. So we want to talk about money and sex sometimes at night. And you know, we may make the personal decision to talk about money in the mornings again. But right now we kind of condensed it. My work schedule was getting like more and more. So, and then Lucas Lawrence is going to start up here probably by like March. Mm-hmm. So we're already preparing for it. So anyway, tonight we always like to put the purpose of these videos in. My man said, which is, hold on one time, I'm going to read it. The purpose is to help people get and stay married. We want to show you, a real marriage and that we really have fun. Tommy says, I have to leave white girls alone. Salt, sugar, starch, and fat. This cat is outrageous. No carbs. You can't deal with them carbs. Tommy said, I don't do carbs. Hilarious. See, we talked about this yesterday. I said, I don't. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
The transition to lose 87 pounds, it really just took discipline every single day.
Right.
Every single day. Every day I woke up, I didn't want to go to the gym. Even now, I be feeling like I don't want to. You know what I mean? But discipline it's better than willpower. Willpower is an exhaustible resource. Oh, look at Will. What's up, Will? This guy got all the shoes. If y'all need anything, Will got shoes. Will got the best shoe game, period. For real, legit. Will got legit the best shoe game. Will got all that. So, yeah, so 87 pounds. Every single day I didn't want to go. Even now, but willpower is exhaustible. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I had to develop discipline.
Right.
Discipline is not exhaustible.
Right.
Discipline is doing what you don't feel like doing.
Right.
You know, even though you don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Tommy said, I be leaving them carbs alone. He said, I can't do the Wonder Bread.
Oh.
Yeah, now, this is before I was married. I always got to put this in. But I was doing carbs, protein. I was out here. It didn't matter, Tommy. I was out here getting it in. It don't
That's
matter.
why you was so big.
Yeah, that's, you got me big, though. It was them cookies. I gained 10 pounds. I've been married 10 years. I gained 10 pounds a year with this one. So you can just imagine. I still got like 50 to lose. Like,
I don't
and
hold
it's
a
coming
gun
out.
to your head and make you eat the cookies.
Yeah, but you baking in there, I'm gonna be banging it out. Like,
You're not supposed to eat them all in one day.
it's so good. And actually, we talked about sex. We talk about sex tonight, but
Right.
Today was my last little cheat day. So I had some cheesecake, and I had.
He sexed me a piece.
I sexed her a piece. Food porn. I sexed her a piece of cheesecake.
Right.
I had some chicken today. What else I had, Boo? I had some pizza today. And they offered me hot dogs, but I was like, because I haven't eaten like that.
Hot dogs.
I haven't eaten that quantity in so long. It was starting to hurt. I was like,
Y'all kind of cheap for that one.
For the next 14 days, from December 16th to December 31st, I'm going completely plant-based. I am as disciplined as they come.
Right.
I'm going completely plant-based. And then from January 1st to January 14th, in honor of BNLW, I do not consume one piece of food. The only thing I put in my mouth is gum, because I want my breath stinking. You know what I mean? And then your mouth get real dry too. So I drink I chew some sugar-free gum, and for those 14 days, just in his honor, greatest man I've ever known. And during that time, you will know what the acronym stands for, because he's definitely the man. But tonight we're talking about sexting.
Yes.
And what are the rules surrounding sexting? I always say you can't share. I don't care how bad you want to show your dude. Like, to me, if a dude, and dudes always do
Unless
this.
she is a slut or...
It still knock you down. It knock you down like 2 cool points. You feel me? If you be like, hey man, look what this babe just said, it knock you down.
I don't share. Even when I was single, I wouldn't
It
share.
knock you down. It knock you down to
But
cool
I know
points.
like other guys that be like...
I know cats do that too.
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
be like,
look.
yeah. Man, let me tell you what she did.
Man,
Let me tell you, honey.
That's knocking you down.
Right.
I done bust babes down, and
Right.
nobody would ever know. Like,
Right.
Even she don't know sometimes. I don't know.
What?
I ain't gonna admit it. If you ain't gonna bring it up, I ain't gonna bring it up. And that ain't just so we can bang out again. You feel me?
Right.
That's not just what it's for. It's just like a personal thing. Like, and if she telling, I'm gonna be like, why are you doing that? Like,
I'm gonna cut you off.
don't do that. What are you doing? Like, don't ever do that to me. Never.
Yeah, that's weird.
What's wrong? You keeping me a secret? Let me tell you, ladies.
Yes.
There is a difference between secret and private. Now, if a cat keeping you a secret, he taking you to Waffle House at 3 a.m., you a secret. Like, you know what I mean? But he might just want to keep it private. I might take you to Red Lobster, but it might be on a Wednesday. Like, you feel me? When ain't nobody there, just be private. You
That's
feel
not
me?
very nice.
When you in the embryonic stages of your relationship, you need to be private. You feel me? But y'all been talking for 4 years and you ain't met his mom? You a secret. You a secret.
Yeah, not even more than a secret.
I hate to break the news. Hey, listen, you don't sex a secret. That's the next rule. You don't sex a secret. Private you can sext, but
Right.
you don't sex the secret. No, if you
What you
ain't,
mean private?
because private is like, I don't mind if people know. I don't mind if people know, but I ain't out here advertising. Now that I'm married, Sharon and I are advertising. This ain't secret or private. You feel me? This is public. You feel me? Yeah, if you a side chick,
Yeah.
Brit, don't
That's it.
don't be sexing out here if you the side chick. Now if you the private chick, that's cool. You can sex as a private chick. I don't mind if nobody know. You feel me?
Right.
I just feel like right now it ain't strong enough for us to go public. Like, you feel me? Like, even companies do that. You ever heard of an IPO, an initial public offering? There are some companies that are not strong enough to go public. That doesn't mean they're not a company.
Mm-hmm.
They just private. You feel me? But if you out here, gambling in the back room, that you're not a company, man. This is some. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't supposed to be here. Like, so you see the difference between secret and private.
Right.
If you are a secret and you don't know it, just think how long we've been talking. Hashtag side chicks only get Wendy's. Side chicks only get Wendy's. Hey,
he said no Waffle House.
I feel you. He spelled out hashtag too. That's the funny part. But yeah, so I agree.
Special.
If this how you know you a side chick though. If you ain't meet none of the family, none of them. How long y'all been talking? We've been talking 3 months. Okay, that might not. My family might not live here. You feel me? We've been talking 4-6 months. I only see you after dark.
Right.
And listen, play your position. If that's your position, I don't see why you would want that. For real. He said, William, they only get the dollar menu meals, though. And no cheese on. No, she can't get no cheese. Give her the water. Or just give me the cup. We'll fill up on our own. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, yeah, it be what it be. I don't see why you would want to be a side chick. Now, I do see why you would want to be a side dude. Women and men are different sexually. So, sexually, I might really, want to, I can see being a side dude. David can't see being a side dude, but I can see why a man would want to do that.
Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it wasn't their intentions to be maybe a side chick. They just fell in that category. That has happened to people. Don't you think?
This don't even make sense, babe. How you fall into the category of a side chick?
Cause all right, say your intentions was to try to, date this guy.
Okay.
And his intentions wasn't to date you.
But you can't tell that?
Sometimes,
this what girls do.
Women can't tell.
This what girls do.
Because guys be lying.
Now, if you out here lying.
They be lying. They be like.
You can't be out here lying.
They be stringing you along. Like.
You can't be out here lying. That's what I said to it. But I had to lie to know that you can't be out here lying. Like, you got to keep it real. You will get the windows busted out your car. Can't do that. A lot of dudes be lying. Can't be out here lying. You know what I mean? Just like when I tell people all the time.
When they sext them, they get mad.
What you mean? Like, what you mean?
If the side chick sext them, then they get mad.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm with my babies. You out your mind. Why you do that? Like,
you ain't say nothing about the babes.
Yeah. Man. I see what you're saying. So, me, in my personal opinion, if you a side dude, I can see why you would want to be a side dude. Legitimately. I can legitimately see why you would want to be a side dude. Because for men want she said, Sharon, you preaching. But men want to be, for the most part, like a player. You feel me? Like I tried to be that, but in my heart of hearts, that's not who I am. But men, it's hard for us to give our relationship status up. And women, it's hard for y'all to get y'all sex up. You feel me? So typically, we're trading the two. You're trading your sex for my relationship status. Mm-hmm. And I'm trading my relationship status for your sex. Mm-hmm. Well, as a side dude, I don't have to give up the relationship status.
I see.
So
that's like heaven for y'all.
You're giving me sex and I don't have to give my relationship status?
Right.
This is gold. You feel me? But a woman being a side chick, to me, that's an oxymoron. Because you guys want to play number one.
That's what they trying to do. Y'all don't see that.
But sex ain't how you gonna get it.
Y'all don't see that. Then when she start sexting you, y'all be mad. Like she try to move on up. She try to move on up.
You will never get number one by sex. That's why I always tell girls, keep your pussy in your pants. Because I know you feel like, oh, he gonna give it to somebody else. Listen, that's a weakness of yours. The reason he gonna give it to somebody else is because your lack of confidence. It is not because of your pussy. Keep your pussy in your pants. I'm telling you, because that pussy got some power. It could turn a nigga who was a legitimate player into a church boy if you do it right. You feel me?
Right.
For real. That pussy got some power. Keep that in your pants. Like, because if you end up keeping it in your pants, it's gonna work out for you. Like, in the end, where it's like, oh, I'm married to him now. Like,
right.
How you do it? I kept my pussy in my pants. It don't need to be overthought. You know, I wasn't being a thought. It don't need to be overthought. Like, anywho, the purpose of these videos is to help people get and or stay married. So
right.
I used to be I'm not going to call myself a player. I'm not going to do that because, not that it's disrespectful to you, because you know my past, you know my history, you know everything about me. But there was a time where I was trying to talk to as many women as I can possibly talk to. There was a time where I was trying to talk to as many women, and I was trying to get as many of them in the bed possible, having as much safe sex as possible. Why? It was just something that I thought was cool, but I had to go through that to realize, where's my Sharon? You know what I mean? And now that's completely quenched. So now I've gone 10 years, 9, 8, 9, whatever, however long, being married to Sharon, and I haven't cheated on her once.
Right.
So it was like, I guess I got that out of my system. And I'm not suggesting for you to be a hoe, not even a little bit. As a matter of fact, Jay-Z said Hov did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. So if you are a dude, being a side dude makes sense, but being a side chick is an oxymoron. Like, the way y'all set up, it's the countdown till you gonna be busting somebody's windows out their car. Like, that's why I don't have a side chick, because I know the rules. I already know. Once I give you this, it's gonna be, you gonna be feeling like you deserve it. You're gonna be feeling like you own it, and you're gonna feel like, oh, these symbols mean. No, that's not what I meant. I meant I want the sex without giving you the relationship status. See, that's what y'all call having your cake and eating it.
So let's get back to the sexting. So
yes.
When I sext you, does that turn you on? Does that make you want to come home, come and be with me, or what does that do for you?
I got off at 11 o'clock. I was here at 11:08. Are you listening to me? Yeah, because you hear me? It wasn't just this episode. Like, I'm trying to get it in. I'm a horn dog, though, but I exercise that with Sharon and Sharon only. I'm completely faithful. Completely faithful. It's hard, though. It's hard. I'm a sexaholic, so I take precautions. Here's one of my precautions right here.
Right.
I keep these on. This keeps me out of conversations that could lead to sex. Legitimately, though. This legit keeps me out of conversations that could lead to sex. And their sound quality is 100% too. So these is called the Bose QC35s. But I don't care. I'll rock the ones that came with my phone. Mm-hmm. I always take the precautions. Like, always. I will always take the precautions. At work,
right.
2,500 people. Half of them are women. And I always make sure that if I'm talking to a girl, it's brief. A, if I'm by myself, because you can't always help that. But two, if it ain't brief, then I got my mans with me, like me and him vibing. I'm talking to you with him,
right?
You know what I mean? Because I don't want, because it's something about it's rules to this. You know what I mean? I'm married. It's some girls that are. I don't even offend you, but it's some girls that
Let's
are
get back on the sexting.
legitimately like, oh my God! Like, I be saying in my mind, like, where my headphones at? I got them on. I'm talking about all the time. I do not leave my desk without my headphones on. Are you that crazy? You have Yes. Yeah, I love sex that much. I'm not playing. Yes. I can't talk to you. It ain't even about sex. I can't talk. David can't do it because eventually.
Or it's just about a respect
we go into having sex.
Or it's just about a respect thing. It's like, this don't look right. The perception isn't right. So y'all might not be on any bull, but the perception makes it look like y'all on bull.
That's what I'm saying too. Like,
right.
I mean, first of all, I really don't care what people think about me. You feel me? Other than you and my children. You feel me? And people that I care about legitimately. But just as having the marriage mentality, like, it's certain stuff that you can't be doing in marriage. Like, you can't do that. Like, oh, no. Even if you be like, but it's just a conversation, are you? Man, when the last time you had a babe that you was banging out that y'all wasn't talking first? Unless you was paying for it, and even then, you wasn't quiet. Conversation leads to sex. Conversation leads to, we need to go get some drinks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had a babe say that to me, like, "Oh, we should go get some drinks together." I'm like, "Man, I drink at home. I'll be at the crib. I don't want to come out with you. Right. I know about alcohol and this. I'm gonna slang this thing. I already know. Like, it's certain stuff that, and I'm telling you, Sharon and I've are perfect in the area of fidelity. So we've never cheated on each other.
Right.
And we're strong in the area of marriage. So that means that we sext each other all the time. Mm-hmm. And we get money together. We save.
Right.
We don't spend all the money on groceries and different stuff like that. You know? So
I'm working on that part.
It's the marriage mentality. You got to have the marriage mentality. So
right.
That's what we're trying to rub off on you. I joke a lot. Sharon not just much joker than me, but on some real, that marriage mentality will keep you out of trouble. Like,
right.
And I always tell people, like, okay, I'm a handsome guy. I know this. I'm the stuff. I know I'm the stuff. And you supposed to know that you the stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so at the end of the day, it would be naive of me to think that I'm not. Then I'd be trying to get attention from other people. And, if they talking my love language, especially, me, I'm a silly guy by nature. And the reason a lot of people don't know that, because I don't talk to you. I don't do that on purpose, because the moment I see you, all I can think about is you and your drawers. Like, that's just how I think male human nature is. Like, so I don't even talk. Like,
right.
I don't even start a conversation. So what do you do?
Far as
precautions, like the womanly precautions.
Oh, I just keep distance. Like, it's a little easier when you're, I think, from the women's perspective, because men don't usually like chase you down. They're not as thirsty. You know what I mean? Like, they do it in a different way. Like, they read your body language really well. So my body language is like, get away from me, like, for real. And so, like, I'm turning like this way, like I'm doing everything with my body language. So they don't approach you because they're reading your body language. So it's not as, I guess, you don't experience that as much, at least from my point of view. You might get like somebody holler out the window, like, "Hey,
oh, ignorant cat, like,
you get that crap."
You like that?
No.
Oh yeah.
I just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so I don't know.
But you're also.
I don't go out either though. I don't go out.
Well, unless you're with me.
Yeah, we go out together. People
feel like I got you locked up in chains. No, we go out together.
No, like some of my friends, they be like, "Come on," like, see, the girls actually, they be like, "Let's get drinks." So it comes from a different way.
Okay.
But
they have orgies too.
No, it's not the girls that you worry about. But let's say your girls be like, "Come on, let's get some drinks." You go out, all right. I mean, you're not going to a restaurant. Most of the time, you don't go to the restaurant to get drinks. I mean, every now and then. Most of the time, you're going to go to the bar or to a club or something. Mm-hmm. And when you go there, dudes are there to pick up girls. So I'm married, and I'm sitting there.
Ain't no purpose.
Drinking. Right. I don't have no business being in there.
Right. Like,
you know what I mean? That's not for me.
Right.
So,
that's what the purpose of the bar is.
That's what I stay away from.
It's for hookups. I don't go to the bar either, but David goes to the gym every single day of his life. And I will likely go to the gym for the rest of my life, at least 4 or 5 days, 6 even days a week, right? So I got 3 gym memberships. I go to Lifetime Fitness, I go to Crunch Fitness, I go to Planet Fitness. I'm in the gym every single day just to change up the atmosphere. You feel me? And so for that reason, you when you see me, you're going to always see me with her and headphones. Why? And Sharon, she didn't say she was a sexaholic. That's not what she suffered with. So she's not gonna say that.
I suffer with food.
She more and it's,
no,
if you were to see her, you would be like, what? She suffers with buying expensive food for no reason. That's what she suffered with, which is just retarded. Anywho, David I legit suffer with like a sex addiction.
Right.
There's never been a girl that I have not looked at and thought to myself, I'll bang this out. Never. Maybe 1 or 2. Like, and then like, I'll be like, maybe. Like,
women don't think like that. You might be like, oh, he's sexy. Well, I don't think like that, man. I should speak for myself.
I'm about to say.
I be like, he's sexy. But then I be like, wait a minute, I'm married. So then you don't let yourself think like that. And when I was single, however, that's a whole different story. But when you marry, like, you have to remind yourself. You be like, oh, I'm married.
Can't be doing that. Like, yeah. So, like, nobody's sexted me in years. Except for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when
that's a good thing.
You got to get them private. That's the purpose of this video. Private. Oh, that's the title of this video. That's not the purpose. But that's the title. It's sexting. So if you're getting sexted, then I would say keep it to yourself. Don't be showing your dudes. You're going to lose points for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless she's a scallywag. Even if she's a scallywag, just keep it to yourself. Like, you losing points for doing that. Don't share it. Never, ever, 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 ever. Never, for no reason. Like,
girls too, because don't get mad if your girl go and get the dude with the dudes next week because you done showed her your goods.
Yeah, you can't be out here doing that.
Right.
You got to keep it to yourself.
Right.
And I'm like, happy because this is really therapeutic for me. Like, I get to tell all of my ins and outs and tell you how I've been able to successfully stay married. And not just stay married, stay emotionally and sexually faithful.
Right.
And the reason I do is because I constantly confess to my wife. You know what I mean? I come home and be like, babe, I seen a girl today. Woo! She get mad for a little bit. And then she be all right because she knows.
I be like, don't nobody want to hear that.
Remember, says the first step to recovery is admitting you got a problem.
That's very
I
true.
do, though. I take precautions too, and I'm an ignorant cat. Like, as far as like to women, if you a girl and you like, it's happened to me. Like, if you uber aggressive, babes just tap me on my shoulder. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, dudes don't do that.
I got these headphones on like
if
this.
If they see you got your ring on, you know what I mean, or they see you don't want to be bothered, they leave you alone.
I'm doing jump rope, right? A baby come like this happened to me the other day. Babe came tapping my shoulder. Like, so I'm like, she was like, man, you're really good on that jump rope. I was like, man, Merry Christmas to you. You feel me?
All right.
I thought I had did something wrong the way she was tapping me though. I'm like, all right, you have a wonderful holiday. Boop. You feel me? Because that's just, I got to be ignorant to you. And then because I just got to. That's just the marriage mentality. So I know how to turn a babe down, but it just depends. I'm not going to, at my job, I'm not going to necessarily do that because it could cost me my job. Like, a babe could be like, oh, he ignorant, and I needed him to fax this for me. Like,
ain't nobody trying to get with you.
Yeah. At my job, a cat might be like, this nigga think he all that. Like,
right.
But in public, it's like, I got the marriage mentality. You ain't going to be able to run up on me like that.
Right.
We are getting ready to close this. We appreciate you guys coming every day.
And then make sure you check out Bedroom Candy.
Yes.
Some good tips on there for some sexting. They got some games on there you can play. And handcuffs. If you like to be tied up or you're into that kind of stuff.
Sharon be trying
into that kinky stuff. They got a whole line for that.
Sharon be like, wait! Hi-ya!
They got whips too.
Yeah,
they got that too. If you like the spanking or you like to be spanked, they got all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you don't like that, they go to the other side with the body washes. And,
we would show y'all the chocolate that we use, but I just painted it on and licked it off.
It's gone.
It's
we
gone
ate
to
it.
the bye-bye time. Party time.
But it was good though.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, the purpose of these videos is for people to like being married and to get married and stay married. We do love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the page. Turn on my notifications. And until next time, we do love you. Peace.